Hi, welcome to Raunchy Reality Recaps. Now, I'm going to go ahead and forewarn you about this video. I'm outside, and so you might hear some noises. Unfortunately, this is the best time for me to do it because I don't have any kids around me. So you'll hear some noises, some ducks, probably this train that's going by, cars. I apologize, but I'm outside and I'm stuck out here for a few hours, so I was trying to find the only tree in the parking lot, and it's the noisiest place apparently. But anywho, we're going to go over Ryan Edwards in Teen Mom. So apparently, as y'all all know, Ryan Edwards completely destroyed his home with Mackenzie after she no longer wanted to be with him, just like every other domestic violence abuser does and narcissist does. As soon as they found out somebody doesn't want to put up the crap no more, they completely do everything they can to destroy anything of theirs, anything that means anything to him. So he completely destroyed that house. Didn't get charged with that. I think he got charged with it, but it was dropped. The judge dropped it. Yeah, so he is never going to have to own up for that. Completely destroying everything in his house, writing everything on the walls, destroying everything but his own personal stuff. And the cop in the body cam of that video ended up saying, it's funny how that works, isn't it? Yeah, because they're so familiar with these pieces of crap like Ryan. So Ryan ended up getting the charges dropped. I think he got charged with stalking or harassment or something. Oh, and when they picked him up for that, he also had some controlled substances on him. So yeah. So anywho, the judge, Gary Starnes, I think it is, gave him probation. Probation, yeah. So he gave him probation for 11 months, sent him down to rehab. Of course, Ryan jumped out the rehab place, first chance he probably got, and came back to Chattanooga, ended up in rolling onto the side of the curb, passing out. Didn't really give a crap if he could have hurt somebody or killed somebody, and the cops found him like that, and he's been in jail since. So today was his court hearing. So at his court hearing, of course, his lawyer's standing up for him, and yeah, saying he ended up ditching out of rehab. And then the state attorney basically said he could have killed somebody. He literally could have killed somebody doing what he was doing, as far as like doing drugs, driving around and hitting the curb and falling asleep at the wheel. Like, he literally could have killed somebody. And the judge gave him a chance, like everybody else been getting him a chance, and he screwed that over, and then he could have possibly killed somebody. So yeah, at least the state attorney is calling him out on his bull crap. So apparently the judge kind of agreed with it, that he needs rehab, but he's not going to stay there. There's no way to make him stay, because he is too far into drugs to realize, hey, you're a complete horrible person, and you do need rehab. So yeah, at least the judge agreed that he can send him to rehab however many times he wants, but he's not going to learn. He needs to grow up, and the judge did say that. Thank goodness the judge is the only person in Ryan's life that is going to make him be held accountable for his actions. Finally, this man should have been in prison years ago. He would have learned a lesson years ago. And then after his parents, what gets me about the whole thing is his parents. He literally destroyed his parents' house, because that was his parents' house. Not Mackenzie's, his parents. He destroyed his parents' house, and then destroyed all of their grandchildren's stuff. And they go to the bail hearing to stand up for him, to excuse his actions. Like, Ryan's the only kid, right? Because, that has to explain some of this. Like, I guess if Ryan, I'm gonna look that up, but Ryan's the only kid explains a lot why his mama and daddy basically let him get away with everything, because they're like, wow, we don't have any other kid that's gonna make up for this horrible crap show that we raised. So I guess we got to hold on to this kid. His parents really should have had another kid. At least, I don't know, maybe they shouldn't if they raised Ryan, but I'm thinking at least if they had another kid to sit there and be like, oh, well, Brian is a great kid. He does right. He's a great human being. And then we have Ryan over here, and they wouldn't have, like, they wouldn't have sat there and babied him his whole entire life if they had another kid to be like, hey, no, Ryan, he's doing fine. What's your problem? I'm not going to stand for your crap anymore. Okay, yeah, that was rambling. Sorry about that. But that's where I'm at right now. So I'm actually glad. So yeah, Ryan, he got his probation revoked. He's now in prison. He's going to be in prison for a year. And the judge said he might send him to rehab at some point, but no, he needs to be in prison, which I think this is good for everybody. And I think he really needs to go in prison for a year. He needs to stay there the whole year. And then he needs to go to like a halfway house, rehab place, and stay there for another year. And completely out of Mackenzie's life and those kids' life. Completely. He does not need to be around there. And I know that sucks to say that he does not need to be around his kids, but he doesn't. No matter if he's sober or like right now or not. Like, he's not sober. He's not good. His kids don't need to be around that. I have family members that are like that. That pop out kids, and then when they want to go off and party and do whatever they want to, and then just come swoop up back into life, they're still high. They might not be high as normal. They might just be high to take the edge off of it, but I really don't care, because you're just coming in and out whenever you feel like it. You're not making a change. You're not changing for the better. You're just doing whatever you want. And you're going to keep on doing it. And then you get mad when people say no and put up boundaries and says, I'm not accepting that in my life anymore. So hopefully he gets put in prison a year and stays there the whole year. Well, he's getting put in prison a year. But hopefully he stays there the whole year. And hopefully his parents really look at themselves and realize if they don't make a change, they are going to be exactly in this situation after Ryan gets out of jail, because he'll just keep on going back to the same piece of human garbage he is now. And I think we can all agree that those parents have raised a piece of human garbage. And I get sometimes that you can raise a kid the greatest way possible, and they can still turn out to be a piece of garbage. But Ryan's parents literally paved the way for him to be a piece of human garbage with no responsibilities and not held accountable for his actions. So yeah, I know his dad's named Larry or something. I can't remember his mom's name, but I'm going to tell you right now, y'all two, get your crap together. Y'all two need therapy to figure out how to raise your adult kid, because you never did it when he was a child, apparently. So yeah, that's a message to y'all too. Get your act together. But can we just celebrate for a second here? Oh gosh, I know I'm rambling about this, but I'm actually really happy. I'm really happy for Mackenzie. And I know we might not like Mackenzie because, the things she said to Macy and how she doesn't want to sit there and own up to the fact that she knew Ryan was on drugs. But can we just say that I think Mackenzie was really young when she first got together with Ryan and when she was on this show, and she was really young. So I'm not gonna harp on her too much, because I do think that she's a victim here. She is the victim here, and her kids. And no matter how you want to sit there and blame her and say, you deserve this, but really, nobody deserves this. Nobody deserves what Ryan put her through. And you know what? All the trauma that she's probably dealt with over the past however many years they've been together, you get conditioned into standing up for somebody that you love. Even though it's not right, even though you shouldn't, you'll still do it, because you know what? the hate that you get from everybody else when they know you're lying for Tim is a lot better than what you're going to deal with at home. So I really think when all this thing about her, not believing it and everything, or, denying or blaming Macy, I really just think it was a survival tactic at that point. If we saw that house, we heard the messages. If this is what she had to deal with, I'm pretty sure everything she's done in the past few years to deny or to place blame or anything really was a survival tactic for her. So I don't want to harp too much on her. And I know a lot of people are, but that was just it. So again, I'm rambling. I'm just excited. I hate to say that too, that I'm excited that somebody went to jail, but darn it, he needed it. That man needs to be put in jail. He needs to be a toddler in timeout. He needs to be shown that, no, Ryan, you can't do whatever you want to. There are consequences for your action. And now, hopefully, you're going to have to sit on your butt a lot in that jail cell. So, and you know what? I hope another man in there finds you extra pretty. And wants to make you his best man. So, yeah, I hope that happens for you in there. Okay, no, I don't. I shouldn't say that. But can we just get him to get slapped around a couple times? Whose canteen do I need to put money on for somebody to slap him around? I shouldn't say that either. Darn it. I just hate that man. But anyways, y'all have a great day. And I hope y'all are excited as much as I am. And I hope Mackenzie is feeling a really great sigh of relief right now. I hope she's able to sit here and breathe and feel comfortable and feel safe. And I'm happy for her and her kids for that. So again, y'all have a great day. And I'll be bringing out more videos as well.